This tutorial is for 3rd grade Module 3, Lesson 10. In this lesson, we're going to use arrays to help us find our 8 facts. You can see by the first problem that we're working on 8 times 8. Well, we have an array that is 8 rows of 8, but we've divided it into 2 sections. The first section is showing us 8 rows of 5. Since we've already studied our 5 facts, we should know that 8 times 5 is 40. That means the next section is showing 8 rows of 3. 8 times 3 is 24. Now all we need to do is to combine those two products to find the answer to 8 times 8. In other words, 8 times 8 is the same thing as 8 times 5 plus 3, since 5 plus 3 equals 8. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 3 is 24. 40 plus 24 is 64, and that tells us that 8 times 8 is 64. Here's another example. This time the problem is 8 times 9. Again, we started off with an array that shows 8 rows of 9 dots. We're going to break that apart into 8 rows of 5 dots and 8 rows of 4 dots. 8 rows of 5, or 8 times 5, again, is 40. And then the second part of the array is 8 times 4. 8 times 4 is 32. So we'll show down below how that helps us solve 8 times 9. 8 times 9 is the same thing as 8 times 5 plus 4, since 5 plus 4 equals 9. So we figured out 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 4 is 32. Now we just need to add those products to get a final answer of 72. That means 8 times 9 is 72. It's helpful to break the arrays into groups of 5 because most students are pretty good at knowing their 5 facts right away. Here's another way to look at it without using the arrays. So the first problem is 56 divided by 8. I can break my 56 apart into 2 numbers that I know can be divided by 8. We'll start with the 40 because I know 8 times 5 is 40. That means that the other part of the number bond is 16. 40 and 16 is the same as 56. Instead of doing 56 divided by 8, then I just need to do 40 divided by 8 and 16 divided by 8. I'll write that down below. So this is my new problem. 40 divided by 8 plus 16 divided by 8. 40 divided by 8 is 5. 16 divided by 8 is 2. I combine those two answers and I get 7. That tells me that 56 divided by 8 equals 7. The last example over here is 72 divided by 8. We broke it into 40 divided by 8 and then something else divided by 8. Well, I know that my two numbers have to add up to 72. So 72 minus 40 leaves 32. So I can divide 32 by 8, combine my answers, and I get the answer to 72 divided by 8. 40 divided by 8 is 5. 32 divided by 8 is 4. Combine those answers, and 72 divided by 8 is 9.